Now, your Local 2 Weather Authority forecast.
Welcome back, everyone. Meteorologist John Mayer here, and that rainfall that we saw last night, those thunderstorms have moved well off to our east now, stretching from Dallas down towards Houston, continuing to see some heavy rainfall, strong winds, and some small hail developing from this system. But we're starting to calm down out there. Most of the activity that we saw was down towards our southeast. These are some of the storm reports that came in last night. They are stretching just outside of our viewing area. It doesn't mean we didn't see any activity, but at least we missed out on the bulk of the severe weather. Most of that came down to our southeast, and that's going to continue to be the case today. The majority of that heavy rainfall, damaging winds well off to our east. We're really not going to have to worry about too much more activity today. Just a couple of light showers developing in the northern basin. Up around La Mesa right now, that's the area we're watching for, but some more rain heading towards Big Spring as well. What that means is when you head out the door this morning, don't be surprised if you see a little bit of light rain during the early morning commute, but not a whole lot of activity. One other important thing to make note of, notice this just off to our north, those blues, that's some wintry mix developing. This system brought a lot of cold air down from the north, and that's actually leading to some light snowfall off to our north. Thankfully, we're not going to see any of that here. We won't be dealing with any of that winter weather, but some more rain can't completely rule it out of the question. And, well, speaking of, we definitely got plenty of that rain over the past 24 hours. Saw over a quarter of an inch here in Odessa, Midland, nearly a half inch in Fort Stockton and Dryden, and nearly an inch on the nose off to our east in Ozona. And we'll continue to see more of that rain developing at least a little bit over the next couple of hours. But the big story today is going to be winds and temperatures. And those temperatures are starting off pretty cool out there, dropping down into the 30s and 40s early on. Add in the wind chill and things look really rough, actually, dropping down below freezing, at least it feels like it, in Snyder, Big Spring, and Seminole, down into the 20s in Hobbs, New Mexico. All in all, we are going to be looking at some cold air out there on this Tuesday, and part of that is thanks to the rainfall that we saw really helped to cool us down overnight. Throughout the rest of the day today, only topping out at 50 degrees. Definitely going to feel like February out there, and, well, that's a big change of pace for us with all the heat we've seen recently. But over the next few days, things start to warm back up, getting into the 60s tomorrow, 70s by the weekend, and really heating up Saturday into Sunday. By the end of the month, we could be looking at more of those summer-like temperatures heading